3727.
Go ahead, 730.
I'll take front if you want to go ahead. Come up with high beams. Drop it.
You told me to carry it.
Drop it.
You better take this down right now.
Get on the ground now. On the ground.
You ready for what charges coming on you? Hope you got your video camera on, an unloaded gun, and you fucking made me leave the house. Hope you're ready.
Stay where you at.
After you harassed me before.
Stay where you at.
I ain't going nowhere. If you got a camera in there, I can't wait.
Okay.
Unloaded fucking gun that you made me take. And you should
go ahead and clear the weapon. I got that.
Illegal to carry in the public.
I am absolutely aware of that. That's why I said you're under arrest. But for my safety,
you cuffed me,
you're absolutely right. For my safety. Now go ahead, lean towards my way. Come here. All right, bring your knees under you. There you go. All right. Well, I tell you too, we're gonna stand up. Can you put your feet under your butt?
Actually, I prefer if you let me do it on my own, so I don't accidentally knock you down.
No, you're good. I got this. Come on. All right, just stand up.
You pick me up, then. I'm not going to do it because I'm not having any more charges.
I'm not trying to charge you. I'm trying to help you. This is slippery.
I understand what you need to understand is I defended myself against a criminal organization I'm facing 20 years. I ain't doing shit. Okay. Either please allow me to stand up. You can watch my arms.
All right, if you want to try to stand up on your own, by all means.
I got you, dude. I'm accepting right now.
Okay. We're not charging you for anything.
No, not right now. The fucking,
hold still.
I'm facing 20 years for defending myself against a bandido. You're taking a criminal's fucking word over mine.
I remember you now.
Yes.
May I?
And you wonder why I'm fucking jumpy? Yeah, I tell you the gun's in there. You tell me to fucking leave.
Yeah, to move your truck.
I fucking did. It's down there in the lot.
Right.
A $500 gun in a thing that doesn't lock. And I told you, hey, this thing don't lock.
All right, here, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't appreciate the attitude, but we hadn't arrested you.
Dude,
but hold.
One day from Sonic, and then when I asked,
all right, listen to me. Am I gonna be able to finish this statement? Listen to me. Listen to me. Simple fact is, I hadn't said you were under arrest. We got a call about a guy walking down the street with a gun, so we respond. We're seeing what the heck's going on. You're absolutely right. It is a shotgun. All right, so what type is it? 20 gauge.
Well, what kind of shotgun?
You told me it was a 410.
Huh?
When you had your truck behind that house.
Oh well, I told you the wrong deal. I still told you I had a gun.
Yeah.
I had acknowledged it.
Yeah, but you weren't carrying out on the street.
Dude, you made me move.
So you're blaming me for you carrying a gun, bud?
No, it's legal to carry, and you created this situation.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm done talking.
Okay.
We can just go to jail. And I'll call my lawyer in the morning and tell him.
Do you have any other weapons on you, sir?
You're welcome to check.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done talking.
I'm going to secure this real quick. Oh my goodness. He's attitude. Okay.
Take them shoes off.
Did you only have the 2 rounds?
Watch this.
I see. You answer my question? Like I said, as for our safety. We just need to know.
Let's just go to jail. I'll call my lawyer.
For what?
Dude, I'm going to say it one more time, and if you interrupt me, I'm through talking. You followed me from Sonic all the way to my house, and I said, what's going on? Oh, I just want to stop to tell you you parked the wrong direction. I said, you seen me from Sonic park the wrong direction. Now, I understand I got a charge with a gun on me, but take a second and realize it's a bandido, a criminal organization fucking coming at me.
So you have a weapons charge against you?
I have a assault complaint
that's
fixing to be beat.
Okay. Who worked that case? Do you remember what officer?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Went to school with him. The sergeant. No, Mark. Short, chubby Mexican dude. I went to school with him in 98.
Okay. Well, when I ran you before, you came back with no warrants. We also didn't tell.
No warrants.
Okay, let me finish. So I'm not aware of any reason why you're not legally allowed to carry a firearm. Now, are you telling me that you're not allowed to carry a firearm?
No, I told you I have been charged.
Okay. So you have not been convicted?
No.
Okay.
But you already know all this.
Seriously, from the stop when we talked with you about the dog?
Are you seriously telling me you don't know about them searching my property illegally? Ask my neighbors. They're the ones that told me. They went. The sheriff's department went through my building back there.
Okay, we're PD. We're not SO. I don't know anything about this. All right, dude.
I don't mean to be a bitter guy, but man, this is twice. And you knew. I told you I had the gun up front. You made me leave knowing I had no cell phone. How the hell else was I going to get home? And then you drew down the damn gun.
Yeah.
On something that I told you up front I freaking had, and it's too big. You knew if I pointed it, you would know. So I have a right to be aggravated, and I have a right to be upset. You can either let me go home, or you can take me to jail.
Okay. Now, you're done talking, because you said you'd be done talking once I'm talking. One, I had no clue you had no cell phone. Two, it's not my responsibility to be accountable for an adult and proper weapon safety. So, if you had a shotgun in your cab, and you were not going to be able to properly secure it, you should have left the shotgun at your house. That's called being an adult and a proper gun owner. So, you said you were done. You're going to let me finish. So, the simple fact is that you are not...
Take me home or take me to jail. You're not going to scold me like a child.
Not a problem. Come on. I'm going to go ahead and let you have a seat in my... No, they're going to stay right there. Come on. You're going to have a seat in the back of my car till we figure out what the heck's going on with all your other statements.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Is your driver's license?
Yes, ma'am. Right there? Where's your thumb at?
Okay. Do you mind if I pull it out?
No. Yeah, nothing to hide, man.
All right. Have a seat.
Yeah.
Watch your head. Don't want you to hit it. Watch your knees, too. It's a little tight in there. All right. Be safe. Woo. Hey, I'm going to call LT on this one. I have no clue what the heck he's talking about, illegal search or anything like that, and if he does have a...
You'll have to call,
Oh, that's right, that's right.
20 gauge.
20 gauge.
We have one subject.
Detained.
We do have a 20 gauge shotgun with 2 shells. We will download that later. Texas DL 0239 5347. Can you
Alright, so I put together this part of what he said. This is the guy that came out with that truck. He was cleaning out his truck, right?
the dog call just now?
The dog call, yeah. But he's wearing coveralls in. Chief. Hey, you in town or you out? Alright, so we got a call about a dude walking down the street with a gun. Drive up. Dude's walking down the street in sweat bottoms only, carrying a 20 gauge crack over, double barreled, single stack. Over his shoulder, cracked open, shells in hand. Go ahead and pull up. Did not, or was not aware that the weapon was cracked open when we pulled up, so I went ahead and did a felony stop. You know, he went ahead, got on the ground, put the gun down, everything. So we got him in the car. Apparently, he has history about something about the gun and bandidos and he has a weapons charge or something like that. I'm not aware of it. We dealt with him earlier tonight about a dog call and ran a 29 on him, then came back with no warrants or anything. So I got him in my car because he's giving nothing but attitude and lip, but technically he was only open carrying a long gun. So trying to figure out, piece together, are you aware of any of this, that he may not be allowed to carry or anything? Name is Merritt, Michael Paul Merritt. I think this is the guy that Nestor and them dealt with over at that Mexican restaurant over on Broadway. Because he kept saying he apparently used a gun to defend himself against bandidos or something like that. I don't know. So, but yes, sir. Well, apparently he misunderstood. Well, I say he misunderstood. I think he probably thought it out for the last 30 minutes. But he had one of those big old construction trucks, the gravel haulers, the big old monster ones that's pulled by the tractor trailer. He had one of those parked in on Crosby around the 200 block. So we went over there, dealt with the dog situation, and we went ahead and told him, you know, hey, just gonna let you go for a warning. You can't bring your big old truck and trailer over here in the residential area. You have to stay to the truck pass, yada yada yada. He stated that he had a 410, but it's not illegal to carry a 410 in the state of Texas in your vehicle either. At least I'm not aware of it. So, didn't think anything of it. So he goes and takes his truck, takes it to Rock Hard, parks it, then decides to walk shirtless all the way back home to 2nd and Crosby area with the shotgun cracked over his shoulder. So. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I didn't think so, for the simple fact is that, you know, it's not illegal what he's doing, but he ain't smart. So we're going to go ahead and hold, come back to 43.
Conviction on that first one.
Okay, so he is the one from the Mexican restaurant who apparently took a gun in to scare off some bikers or something like that. So I believe Nestor's the one who worked that one. So I'll go ahead and I'll give Nestor a call, see if there's anything specific we need to know. But other than that, we just picked him up on the road, you know, for carrying the gun and everything. So other than that, well, I guess we'll go ahead and drop him. Yes, sir. No, I understand. Oh. All right, sir. Thank you for your time. Yes, sir. Bye. Yeah. So that is the guy from what is that restaurant? Not El Camino. El Serape. Yeah.
I guess I never heard about that.
Yeah. Apparently, and I remember when he got arrested. Now that they're saying this, because I remember the El Serape dude, because me, Landon, Garrett, and like one other, I forget who the other, I think it was like Nestor maybe or something like that, I forget. But went by to enforce an arrest warrant on him, and we were able to get him to come out. But by the time me and Landon were in the back, came around the front, they already had him inside of Garrett's car. So I never even got a full facial of the dude. I just wasn't even sure. So, but I'm gonna give Nestor a call because he is Nestor's from that situation. I remember that specifically. So.
There is no disposition at this time. All it shows is that it's held.
Hey, you got a minute? Remember that guy that y'all dealt with, El Serape? The dude who brought the gun to the deal with the bandidos? Yeah. he went and decided to start walking down Northwest 6 with 20 gauge crack over double stack, cracked open and everything without a shirt on, sweatpants. We got a whole bunch of 911s about a guy walking down the street with a gun. So we went ahead and came up, saw him with the gun on his shoulder, went ahead and did a felony stop on him, made him get on the ground and everything. But all it is open carry with a long gun. But just wanted to see if there's anything specific we need to know when dealing with him.
Not really. How we did the
Nah, he's argumentative, but he's just wanting to catch attitude because we made him get on the ground and we drew up on him. So, other than that, he's just trying to throw some attitude for us drawing a gun on him. But, hey, it's what happens when you carry a gun bigger than mine. So, but yeah, other than that, I just wanted to check with you real quick. Do you know if he has that case, if he's restricted from carrying firearms or anything like that? Alright. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. I'm going to run the numbers up through Marcella at dispatch, but through Marcella, and see if she can go ahead and give me a criminal history on the weapon. If nothing comes back, then I'll go ahead and return it to him. Because he technically hadn't committed a crime at this time, he just ain't being smart about it. And then he's trying to blame it on me. It's kind of funny because he said that we dealt with him earlier in the night and we had no clue who he was. We just ran his 2729 because he parked a tractor trailer up in a residential area behind in a alleyway. And so I told him he couldn't be there, so he decided to go park it and then carry the gun all the way back to his house instead of leaving it. And tried to make it sound like, well, it's our fault because we told him to move his truck. So it's funny. So, but if there's nothing else, then I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. So, okay. All right, I appreciate that. Always. All right, later. Bye.
And then it may be a coincidence, but he comes back home through that night. And then now he comes to tie calls and what the guy said, no, what are you doing? Why are you doing that stuff? And then,
Well, because I watched like the night.
7:30 PD.
Typically, we don't know who's I mean,
7:30, go ahead.
I need a
when they dispatch us over
29 check for a weapon. Brand name Mallard. That's Mike Adam, Lincoln, Adam, Robert David. Serial number 15 Sam 2669. Caliber 20 gauge. Correction, make Hughley, that's Hotel Union, George Lincoln Union. Model is Mallard. Alright, so I figured out who you are. Well, alright.
It could be a coincidence, dude, but right after the sheriff did that, you told me $14 for the took the wrong way. You gotta understand. And then tonight, your first question isn't, did you need help? Did you call for help? It's, what are you doing in the truck? What are you doing here? I call for help, and your first thing is aggressive.
Okay, let me make something very clear.
See,
All right, no. See, you're trying to talk over me again. Stop. It's my turn.
First thing come out your mouth. Let's be very clear, man. I ain't a criminal. I haven't been convicted. Stop talking to me like that. I was a prison guard for 7 years. I understand you don't come at somebody like that, and I'll sit back and shut the door, dude. All you came at me wrong from the get-go, and you're still trying to talk down to me. I am the victim in both situations. A dog attacked me, and a criminal attacked me. I have no charges. I'm carrying a legal gun registered to me that I can carry on the street. That I told you I had. And you want to make the big deal because I gave you the wrong caliber. Do you ever think I'm from Texas? I have more than one shotgun?
All right, so to continue what I was saying. One. All right, so we're checking your weapon to see if it has any criminal history on it. All right. Now, depending on how that returns, will depend on if you get to keep your gun after tonight. Right now, you are open carrying on a highway. Now, since you are open carrying a long gun in the state of Texas, that is not illegal. But when you're carrying a way that causes distress to even passersby, that's where we cause an issue.
And any other
so,
cop besides the one who knew I had it,
okay.
a big deal.
So, seeing how every other person on this street does not know your name, the shotgun, or the dog call that we were on just a minute ago, they called us about a man with a gun. We came out here and did as we did, which is fully legal, justified, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I understand you talk to your
So,
lieutenant and you think
you are going to go ahead
but you're not.
and wait in here.
I've been waiting here. Why you keep talking to me?
All
I'll get in,
right. Watch
shut the door,
your...
leave me the hell alone.
Absolutely. You be safe.
So what's his name?
Talk with Chief. He said there's not much we can do with him because the fact is he is just open carrying. He is being belligerent, but there's nothing against the law about just having a bad attitude right now. Being an unsafe gun owner, I wish was illegal, but the simple fact is carrying a gun down the street with only pants on in the middle of the night and scaring every passerby, can't get them for open carrying a long gun in Texas. So there's nothing we can do with it. I think that would probably be better for the simple fact is he don't like me. And apparently he's connected me to all this other stuff when this is the legitimate first time I've ever physically dealt with him. But I'd like to get the return on the gun before we release him.
Speed is 730, be advised, no record was found for this weapon.
10-4. Let's secure the weapon real quick in your car. I don't want to have him out and with the gun. And I really don't like the idea of letting you take a loaded gun and hand it off to somebody by yourself.
Oh, it's not loaded.
No. But there's still ammo you're going to be handing him.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So, the simple fact is, I'm still going to go ahead and tag along. And I'll go ahead. Huh? I still didn't hear you.
Where does he live? What's his address?
Oh, it was right where we were at. He's Alright, so we pulled in on Crosby, right at the alleyway. He lives like the second house in, right where that truck was parked on the left. It's okay. So I'm still gonna tag along, and I'll keep my mouth shut just to keep the peace on this. But apparently he is that guy. Nestor says that there's nothing really to do because he hasn't been charged for anything yet. Like, he's been charged, but he hasn't been convicted. So he doesn't have a standing anything against him. Absolutely. I'd love to.
mileage 597. 2220.
$730 PD. Advise. I'll be assisting with transport. Staying to the rear.
Take the gun and this and go put it on his porch.
I love the idea.
And I'm gonna pull him out right here and unhandcuff him.
Yep.
And then we'll go and he's gonna watch his house.
I love it.
Okay.
Emma, appreciate it. Appreciate it.